My thing was I analyzed it and I said a lot. I don't know how it's going to go over, but for the most part, my position was that's not my problem as a foundational Black American man.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's okay. It's okay. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time.
Murder due to, oh snap, what's up, my friend? What's up, Uncle D? Hello, my brother. How did you do on Fox, man? What's
There
up?
he is. I did all right. I think you guys will. It's so the conversation and welcome. Hey everybody, good to be
What's
here.
going on,
Shout
man?
out to Alvin. Thank you, Wrench Turner, Allen, Mr. Allen, and Mr. Garvey. Always good to see you guys, man. Whatever format, but
This has just become the hangout, so we
it's cool. This is good. This is good stuff, man.
good.
I don't want, the person, a good leader is somebody who finds a replacement for herself before he is necessary, And so that's kind of what I learned, being in organizations years back. But so tonight's conversation was very interesting. And I'm sure, I'm sure that my word's going to be controversial because the conversation was, and even saying it is difficult. So Haiti has a lot of immigrants in the Dominican Republic. And right now, the Dominican Republic is actively returning them to Haiti. So the American consulate in the Dominican Republic has issued a warning specifically to dark-skinned people traveling to the Dominican Republic, and said, be careful, you may be confused as a Haitian and end up in one of those concentration camps. And so, I was told about this yesterday. And so I had to deliberate on it, remaining true to myself, who I am, but then also being honest and being able to come back here and talk to you guys honestly, because I don't want to be somebody who says one thing in one form and then says another thing in another form. That makes me disingenuous. That makes me a hypocrite. And there's a special place in hell, according to the Bible, for people who say one thing and do something else. Whatever your religious beliefs, I think that's a tenet that we can all agree on. So, my thing was I analyzed it and I said a lot. And I don't know how it's going to go over, but for the most part, my position was that's not my problem as a foundational Black American man. It's not my job to police what they do in the Dominican Republic. Yes, I agree. Intraracial colorism exists in South America. And I said the luxury that you have here of it being officially illegal to use the color of a person's skin to target them is something that's based on the hard work and efforts of my ancestors, my foundational Black Americans who stayed here and fought. See, we didn't have the luxury of leaving this country and going somewhere else illegally and working there. We stayed here, we fought through trying circumstances. So, and that's it. And then I said, as a matter of fact, since the George Floyd incident, I've noticed that Black Americans' hearts are hardening. I've noticed that we are less interested. We've realized that we're on our own. And so because of that, why is it that we should be inclined to reach out to help you? We're not the world police. And I said, basically, that's it. Now, and the question is, well, would you still go to the DR? I certainly would, because just like I know my people, I know African Americans when I hear them, when I see them, when I look at them. those Haitians and those Dominicans, they know each other. And on top of that, there's been a lot of bad press betwixt them. They've seen, like if you go and you watch news in the DR, you'll hear a lot of horrible stories about Haitian immigrants doing things, you know. And yeah, they have crime in the Dominican Republic, but they got their own criminals. They don't want your criminals coming over there, you know. And the thing is, man, you know, I'm for border control here in the United States. So why would I'm not going to tell other people, like, that doesn't help me to have more immigrants coming to this country, especially when they come here and they have their own racism and their own things. It doesn't help Black American men or women for that matter. So that's how I went. I'm going to post it up, man, in about 20 minutes. We'll see.
How was that very well received?
I don't know.
Or did you catch them off guard with that, maybe? Because they usually expect us to be, because they always expect us to be, everybody should get everything and everyone should, and no racism and to stomp for that. And we've been, and I mentioned it the other day, we've kind of been conned out of our version of nationalism, right? Like we can't do, we got to do for everybody else, but for some, we always get screwed out of doing something for us. But were they a little surprised by your take?
Well, this was on Isaiah Carey here in Houston. You know, I don't know, because I'll know tomorrow. I'll know, you know, we have a large immigrant population here in Houston, in Texas, especially Dallas. You know, Reg Turner, Dallas, Austin. And I don't know, but, you know, we got our own issues in Black America, man. I'm not about to get drug into something. I basically said that's something that the Haitian government and the Dominican government needs to work out. You know, everybody comes to the United States, and specifically to Black Americans, to appeal to us on their Blackness. But there's been no outreach programs from Haiti. I don't see any joint ventures. I don't see any exchange students being allowed to go to learn at the Haitian University in Port-au-Prince. They're not helping us. It's like it's a one-way street. It's the same thing with our African brothers. And I got much love for all our brothers, you know, all our sisters, but we don't have the time or the resources to keep helping everybody else, and nobody's helping us. I said, they're not offering us any. I don't know, Alvin. I don't know how it's going to go over.
Really